um, shoulder princess line. I explained a lot in the other video where I told you the difference between the armhole princess line and the shoulder princess line. So right now I want to show you how to achieve your shoulder princess line. This one starts from the shoulder seam, mostly the center of the shoulder, but you can start anywhere though. But one thing I want you to know is that if you're aiming at a professional look, if you're starting at the center for the front, it has to be the center for the back, so align together and give you that professional look. So let's get started. Now what you do is you start with what is your shoulder length. When you are drafting your pattern, what shoulder length did you use? Okay, for me I use 11 centimeters, so I'm going to measure half of that 11 centimeters, which is 5.5. okay, so I'm going to measure okay, this is the center of my shoulder here. So what I want to do now is I want to close this dart and transfer it. Okay, it's a little bit tricky. I'm using a different marker so that you will understand better. So this dart here, I want to transfer it to the center of the shoulder. So from the edge here, you measure half of your shoulder, okay, because I want it to look professional, so that when you sew and people look at it and they will say this person knows what he or she's doing. So with this now, it's really easy. I'll slash and open. Okay, I am slashing one leg here. Then I will open where I want it to move to. Okay, so I will get my tape. Remember I told you that in this one does not require any sort of contouring. You don't need to contour. You don't need to contour at all. It's just a style line. The style line. So I have transferred this dart to the center of the shoulder. So what next do I need to do? Nothing. Our armhole princess line is ready, so I'm just going to cut. So here we have it. This is the side seam, side front, and this is the center front, which will be cut on fold. So in case you are not okay with this neckline, you can alter it, but remember that whatever you alter for the front, you have to repeat the same for the back. So I'll keep this aside here, and I'm going to move to the back. So normally when we are drafting this back pattern here, the darts at the back was already at the center, so there is no point altering this one again. So we'll just move straight into the style line. So what you do is you're trying to connect these dart legs together. Okay, can you see? So at this point here, this is your back line. You don't want any of the measurements to you don't want the back width to reduce, because if you make any careless mistake at this point now, the back will be tight. If you're careless with the cutting, that means you cut out some of the back width. so you don't want your back width to be tight. So at this point here, you make sure that you don't take any value from at least just some centimeters above the back, and maybe 2 or 1.5 inches below the back line. You don't want any of the width to reduce. So after you connect this one here, you mark some balance mark up and down few centimeters away from the back line, and then you connect it to this second dart leg here. Okay, I hope what I said is easy to understand. So now when you're cutting from this dart leg straight down to the first dart leg, and then you cut following this previous style line, this previous line here, and you connect it to the second dart leg in order for you not to lose any width around this your back line. Is that easy, guys? So I'm just going to cut. So if you missed out on my explanation, you can drop a question for me in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to reply you. And I have a page on Facebook where you can follow and have a better relationship with my page. In case you have any question for me, it will be easier for us to relate more on that page. So now we're done with the armhole princess line. This is the front here, and this is the back. It's so easy, guys. So this is all about princess line.